So, this is me just expressing my thoughts and trying to get myself back on the train and get back into the habit and of doing these things, right? So, I've been looking into how to stay consistent and how to be better at marketing and how to be better at business and how to be a better mom and really just how to be a better me, right? And I found, of course, so much information and so many things to do and lists and this thing and that thing. But, after studying people that I look up to, the millionaires that I study under, talking to some great, amazing mentors of mine who have been at this for way longer than me, I realized they all had different ways or different tips and tricks and all these things. They all had different nuances or whatever. But at the same time, they all had in common one thing. And I feel like, and that made me feel like this is the most important thing. In whatever way they said it, they may have said it in different ways. They may have called it something different when it pertained to different things. They may have, you know, um, talked about it in different ways in their own way, using their own IP. But overall, the main thing remained the main thing. And that was that the most important thing that you can do, the most important thing that you can focus on is your schedule. Some call it schedule, some call it routine, some call it content rhythm, some called it like blocking out your time, some called it, key focus keys, focus points, whatever the case may be, productivity, you know, just everybody may have called it something different, but overall, the main thing remained the main thing. If you want to get better at marketing, look at your schedule, block out time to create content, and then schedule out your posts, right? If you want to be a better parent, block out time to spend time with your family. If you want to be more consistent, make sure you're sticking to your schedule, right? If you want to eat better, schedule time to uh, pre make your food, buy groceries, that kind of thing. Make sure you're scheduling. If you want to be fit, schedule time for a workout. Get you a workout in. If you want to, whatever it is, in almost every aspect of my life that I was looking for help, that I was looking for assistance, that I was looking for improvement, the one thing that they all had in common is schedule, my time. And that got me to thinking, right? So if you show me your time, show me what you've actually been spending time doing, not what you wrote down. Not schedule as in what you wrote down, not schedule as in what you were supposed to do, right? But your actual schedule, the things that you've actually been spending your time on. If you showed me those things, if I followed you around for a couple of days, I would know what's important to you. So, what's important to you actually? Is Netflix important to you? Is, or is your business important to you? Is your family important to you? Are your kids important to you? Have you been taking out time to focus specifically on those things? Because a lot of people say time is money, but the truth is, it kind of is. But the difference between time and money is that time is the one thing you can't get back. When you lose money, you can shake back from it. When you lose time, you can't you can't go back and get it. It's over with. It's done. So what are you spending your time on? Because that is the key, right? So spending time on things that actually matter, spending time on things that are going to move you forward, spending time on things that matter to you, spending time on things that are going to help you to be who it is that you really want to be. But I guess in order to be who you really want to be, first you have to know who that is, right? So who do you want to be? And are the things that you're doing reflective of that person? That person that you're becoming, right? Because really, in thinking about it, who you're becoming is only a matter of how you spend your time. If you spend your time acting, then you're an actor. If you spend your time writing, then you're a writer, right? If you spend your time as a business owner, then you're an entrepreneur. So, however you spend your time, that's how you know what's really important to you. Because people will say anything, right? This is important to me, that's important to me. But have you done it? Is that how you spend your time? Because if it's not how you spend your time, then you can't really say that. Can you really, honestly say that your business is important to you when you watch Netflix, when it's time to do things that pertain to your company? Yeah. And I say that with a whole lot of love and totally respectfully. What's important to you? How do you spend your actual real deal spiel time? It's crazy to think that, you know, so many of us, we say, and this is just me talking to me right now, but maybe it'll help you too, right? So many of us say, this is important to me, that's important to me, I really want to be this type of person, I really want to do this type of thing, yet we find ourselves not doing the things that are going to help us to be what we want to be. Why are we not doing the things that are going to help us be who we want to be? If I'm being honest, it's probably because it's not that important. It's not as important, maybe even not as important as you want it to be. You may want it to be more important, but the truth is, it's not really, because if it was, you will be not just saying it, not just writing it down, not just thinking about it, not just planning it, but you will be doing these things. How do you spend your actual time? Scheduling, man. I'm telling you, whether it was called routine, most successful people have a routine. In every success book I've ever read, the one thing that they talk about is routine. Right? What do you wake up in the morning? What do you do first thing? What's important to you? Is social media important to you? Are you spending your entire day scrolling? Like, show me what you do in a day. Show me how you spend your time. I'll know what's important to you if you show me how you spend your time. How you actually spend your time. Not what's in the schedule, because you know a lot of times people like, or people stick with their 9 to 5 because they can show up and really honestly most for the most part do nothing and still get paid. Right? We show up, we do a little bit of work, we do 30 minutes of work, then we spend 2 hours on social media. Then we do 20 more minutes of work, then we spend 3 more hours on social media, right? And that's pretty much our work day. And when we try to transition to being entrepreneurs, we expect the same thing, but the truth is you won't get the same thing because it's not the same. Here, you actually get paid for work. And I think that that's why so many people are afraid of commission opportunities, because they know that when it comes to actually doing the work, to actually putting in the time, they're not ready. They're not ready. And I say that with a whole lot of love and totally respectfully, Like, I'm not trying to bash anybody, I'm not trying to beat up on you, but I'm just saying this, and really, this is me talking to me, and I'm just hoping that it helps you. Okay?